Imagine sharing your most joyful moments with the world. Laughing, celebrating, living your life, all while thousands watch in real time. But what happens when those moments take a tragic turn? In a heartbeat, joy becomes terror, and suddenly the screen captures not just life, but the end of it. Helen, DeMonte, Wilson, and Ju, all of them connected to their viewers, sharing their worlds until their final moments played out, before an audience who could do nothing but watch in horror. These are real lives, real people whose last breaths were broadcast to the world. At FactNexus, we dive deep into the stories that remind us just how fragile life is, even when it's live-streamed for the world to see. Join us as we uncover the chilling truths behind these real-time tragedies. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, because these are stories you won't want to miss. Helen's poolside disaster, May 18, 2022. Helen, a vibrant 24-year-old nurse from Ontario, Canada, had been living a life of routine, balancing her duties as a healthcare professional with her growing passion for live streaming. As her fan base on Facebook grew, so did her connection with her viewers, who eagerly tuned in to see her share snippets of her life. By May 2022, Helen decided to take a bold step by quitting her nursing job, a decision she felt empowered by, and she wanted to share this pivotal moment with her online community. To celebrate, she headed to a local swimming pool, her excitement evident as she hit the live button to share her joy with her followers. At the start of the stream, everything seemed lighthearted. Helen was floating in the shallow end of the pool, laughing with her viewers, effortlessly multitasking as she chatted and swam. With no life jacket, she maneuvered around the pool's safe zones, confident and carefree. It was a perfect day, or so it seemed. In her excitement, Helen drifted further into the pool, completely unaware that she had moved into a more dangerous area where the water was much deeper. Her focus was entirely on her live stream, reading comments and responding to her fans, oblivious to the growing peril beneath her. Without warning, Helen began to struggle. She had ventured too far and, in a matter of moments, panic set in. Viewers noticed the shift in her tone, her playful demeanor disappeared as she started gasping for air. Her fans, glued to their screens, watched in shock as Helen's movements became frantic, her fear palpable through the stream. Desperately, she tried to swim back to safety, but it was too late. Despite her efforts, Helen began to drown. Her phone, still capturing every moment, continued streaming as she thrashed in the water, calling out for help. But there was no one near her. Tragically, Helen's life ended before anyone could intervene, her final moments witnessed by thousands of horrified viewers. Her joyful celebration had turned into a heart-wrenching nightmare, leaving her followers haunted by what they had just seen. DeMonte's fiery farewell, May 18, 2023. DeMonte's life as a construction worker in North Carolina had always been marked by hard work and dedication. On May 18, 2023, he was with his team, working on a large building project like countless other days before. But that day would turn out to be anything but ordinary. The crew was focused, going about their tasks, when suddenly, the building's generator malfunctioned, sparking a small fire that quickly spiraled out of control. What started as a minor electrical issue rapidly escalated into a full-blown inferno, the flames consuming the building faster than anyone could have imagined. Inside the burning structure were 120 workers, including DeMonte and his partner. The chaos was immediate, workers scrambled to escape, and firefighters were called to the scene. DeMonte and his partner found themselves trapped on the 6th floor, surrounded by thick, suffocating smoke and rapidly intensifying heat. The firefighters made heroic efforts to save as many workers as possible, but the fire had grown too fierce. As the situation worsened, DeMonte realized that rescue wasn't coming soon enough. In a last-ditch attempt to communicate with the outside world, he pulled out his phone and began live streaming on Facebook. In the midst of the roaring flames, DeMonte's trembling voice filled the stream as he called out for help, first to the rescue teams and then to his father. His family, horrified and helpless, watched as their son's fate unfolded in real time. DeMonte's voice cracked with fear and desperation, pleading for someone to come and save him and his partner. But the fire continued to rage, cutting off any chance of escape. As his family looked on in horror, DeMonte's final moments were captured live, his last words swallowed by the roaring flames that soon engulfed him. The heartbreak of seeing their loved one perish, powerless to do anything, left his family shattered, with the weight of witnessing his final moments an unimaginable burden. DeMonte's tragic story serves as a chilling reminder of how, in the most unexpected moments, life can be tragically fleeting. Wilson's fatal game, April 3, 2020. For 16-year-old Wilson from Maryland, live streaming was more than just a hobby. It was a way to connect with friends and strangers alike, sharing his day-to-day experiences for all to see. On April 3, 2020, Wilson decided to turn an innocent game of hide and seek into his latest live streaming adventure. Inviting a group of his friends over to his house, he eagerly set up his phone, hit the record button, and began streaming the entire event on Facebook. For Wilson, it was all about having fun. He and his friends were playing a simple childhood game, but none of them could have anticipated the horrifying turn it would take. As the live stream began, Wilson's infectious energy was palpable. He counted down, giving his friends time to hide while simultaneously chatting with his viewers, keeping the excitement alive. After counting, he started his search, his phone capturing every moment as he darted through the house, finding one friend after another. It was all in good fun, and his audience was thoroughly entertained, cheering him on as he played. However, the mood shifted drastically when Wilson noticed the shadowy figure lurking near the edge of his yard. At first, he assumed it was one of his friends playing a trick on him. But as he got closer, he realized something far more sinister was happening. A stranger was attempting to break into his home. Wilson, still live streaming, alerted his viewers to the intruder, his tone now filled with concern. Before he could process what was happening, the figure pulled out a gun and shot him. The sound of the gunfire echoed through the live stream, and the phone tumbled from Wilson's hand, capturing his final moments as it fell to the ground. His viewers watched in disbelief, unable to comprehend the horror unfolding before their eyes. By the time Wilson's friends reached him, it was too late. The boy who had just been playing an innocent game was now lying lifeless, his body riddled with bullets. His killer fled, and to this day, their identity remains a mystery. Wilson's live stream, once filled with laughter and excitement, had turned into a chilling record of his final moments, a grim reminder of how quickly joy can turn to tragedy. Xiu's crane catastrophe, June 20, 2023. Xiu, a 23-year-old crane operator from China, had made a name for herself not only for her impressive work skills, but also as a rising TikTok star. With over 753 million followers, her live streams often captivated audiences, offering a unique glimpse into her life high above the ground in her crane. Her followers adored her adventurous spirit and carefree personality, tuning in by the thousands every time she went live. On June 20, 2023, Xiu's live stream started like any other. She was in her crane cabin, towering 160 feet above the ground, chatting casually with her audience as she went about her day. As the stream continued, Xiu decided to wrap up her shift and began descending from her cabin, keeping the live stream rolling as she climbed down the narrow crane stairs. Her fans, as always, were watching intently, thrilled to be part of her day. But what happened next left them in shock. As Xiu stepped onto one of the stairs, she lost her footing. In an instant, she slipped and began plummeting to the ground below. Her phone, still in hand, captured every second of her terrifying fall. The live stream continued as Xiu screamed, her voice growing fainter as she descended the full 160 feet to the ground. Her fans, horrified, could only watch helplessly as their beloved TikTok star fell to her death. Among the viewers were Xiu's family, who witnessed the tragedy unfold in real time. Emergency services arrived quickly, but there was nothing they could do. Xiu's injuries were fatal. The live stream that had once brought so much joy to her followers had become a harrowing broadcast of her final moments. Her fall, captured live for millions to see, serves as a tragic reminder of the unpredictability of life, even for someone at the height of their fame. These stories reveal the dark side of live streaming, where real-time broadcasts can capture life's most horrifying moments, leaving viewers as helpless spectators to unimaginable tragedies. So the next time you go live, remember, some things are better left unshared. That's all for today's video. If these spine-chilling stories got to you, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more jaw-dropping content. And for more behind-the-scenes updates, Stay safe, and until next time.